Jeez, man's got the apple pie on deck. I ain't had one of those in like 10.
I have one
I
every time I'm here. Noticed.
I haven't even clocked. Yeah, I think on the way home I know what I'm doing still.
Been a while, innit?
Yeah, man. I'm flaming hot molten lava apple pie. Yeah,
bun out your
bun
tongue.
out the mouth. You can't eat for the rest of the week.
But it's worth it.
It's always
It's
worth
always
it.
worth it. It's always worth it.
If there's one thing they get right, it's the apple pie, man.
It's the temperature.
I can't believe it.
Why is it always so hot though?
Like, what are they made in?
EU regulations.
Are they fried?
No,
Is it fried?
Yeah, they're deep fried.
They have to be
Okay.
fried.
It's a deep fried apple pie.
It's in palm oil.
In palm oil. Mr. Kipling or McDonald's apple pie?
McDonald's every day. Mr. Kipling cannot chat to an apple pie.
During my dairy days,
Mr.
yeah,
Kipling, you know.
Mr. Kipling with the ambrosia custard at the carton.
Okay.
Cold.
Not the tin.
Cold.
The
So-
pie. And
not
cut the carton.
Wait, cold.
Cold.
Cold is
cold-
so.
And you turn it up.
Cold
one
custard.
squeeze. Yeah, all day.
You get a lot with the one squeeze.
Yeah, for the
as
one
well.
squeeze, you get quite a bit.
Yeah,
How's your belly?
My belly's trung.
yeah. That
belly
must be
definitely.
iron
Trunk.
still. Iron.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to all the desserts tuned in today. Welcome back to Armchair Gaffers. You have myself, Wooks, Continental Jess, Stainless Bangles, SB. We're a man light today, but Scorch will be back next week. For those of you watching this online, we'd like to remind you that the podcast is available for your listening pleasure on Spotify, SoundCloud, Apple and Google Podcasts. Before we get started, please make sure that you're subscribed to our YouTube channel and have your notifications on. Yeah, only 79.7% of our viewers are subscribed.
That's not good enough.
It's not enough.
It's not.
It's not enough. And also,
It's like a B.
I need 98.
I need 100.
Only because I ain't subscribed.
You subscribe, yeah.
You're not subscribed.
Nah, I am, I think.
I mean,
Well,
about 20 accounts and subscribed. I'm
I
joking.
respect it.
I ain't done that. I ain't done
We're
that.
not really like that.
Before we continue, with regards to Scorch's absence, you guys need to bear with us. The fixture schedule is immense. We got games on a Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, as you guys are aware.
Man United have games every day.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And lose.
But our games, we got
Okay.
obviously we got our Monday morning game.
Yes.
Game review. This right here. We got tomorrow's game. Tuesday, Conti Corner.
Yes.
And we got Wednesday, final third. So it's a lot. It's a lot of games.
Sometimes you got to take a rest.
Exactly.
Cool off.
Yeah.
Cool.
But yeah, we'll get right back to it. The biggest game of the weekend. Actually, sorry, before I get started, Gaffer of the Week will be revealed in the final third. So tune in on Wednesday to see if your
You said
YouTube
that
comments.
last week.
Let's go, champ.
Forgot to mention it.
Wasn't it me last week?
That's the Gaffer of the Week from the viewers.
Oh.
So we'll do it this week.
If you say
It's
so.
a bit of give and take.
I
man,
think
you
it's
know,
me.
you
I think
know
I had a
we're
good
playing.
week last
The
week.
biggest game of the week was the FA Cup final. Some people say it's not the biggest game in football. Some still do. The oldest tournament in world football, supposedly. Chelsea, Leicester. Leicester ran out winners. Did Tuchel get it wrong with his team selection? No Mendy. Instead, he went with Kepa. There was a fair bit of debate as to whether or not Mendy saves the shot because he's probably about 5-6 inches taller. Or was it just that good of a strike from Youri Tielemans?
It's FA Cup final.
Splendid.
Yeah.
Gotta give it to a minute.
Talking about team selections, I saw I don't know if it was a tweet or a story kind of thing from a wag.
Oh wow! Who?
Oh,
A
yeah.
Silvers?
A Chelsea wag.
Silver's wife. She gets onto Werner 2 weeks ago.
Silver's wag.
Was it?
Somebody's wag. I'm guessing it's the wag. Kevin's wag said,
Which Kevin? Let me talk.
no, not that Kevin.
not that Kevin. Chelsea.
Otenga.
Chelsea, Kevin.
Okay.
You know who that is?
No.
That's
Oh,
Tammy Abraham.
Tam. Big Tam.
Yeah,
Sorry,
Tammy
real name.
Abraham's partner.
Oh, were they watching it at home?
She said something along the lines of,
She watching with him.
you're asking me bare questions. Let me just tell the guys what
Sorry.
was said.
Yeah, and then we'll ask the questions.
Go on, fella. The floor's yours.
Something along the lines of, in a nutshell, how can you leave your top scorer out of the squad completely, not even on the bench? Does that make sense? No. How on earth?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's in
She hit him
verbatim.
with the teacher lyrics.
Once
Yeah.
he got you there, didn't she say? He got you. He
Yeah,
helped you
your
get
top
there.
scorer scored in the previous rounds.
Mm-hmm.
I think she done this. It was typed. But she was saying this. How on earth? You know when Boris Johnson does this?
You never point as a leader
No point, it's fun.
public speaker.
How on earth could you leave Tammy out of not even in the squad? not even on the bench.
It is quite sad how it's all played out for Tammy. And
It's a bit mad.
it is interesting that they do need a striker.
And we've got
Plus they've got four,
we've
isn't
got
it?
4. They've got Ollie,
Two forwards, isn't it?
Tammy.
Giroud coming
Timo.
on last 10 minutes.
And then
Not enough.
Havertz is like a 9.5.
Yeah, and they've got Mishi coming back from loan.
Fucking
do
hell.
Don't do that.
But yeah.
Yeah, it's quite sad how it's panning out for Tammy. But yeah, I'm sure he'll find his feet at a Leicester maybe. I've seen rumours that he could be going to Leicester, West Ham, and teams of that ilk. Also, no Chilwell from the off versus his old side. People saying that he knows them, he'll be more fired up, and it seemed to be the case. Came on, made a gut busting run,
Fired.
seemed fired up, scored,
Yeah.
and then didn't score.
And then unscored.
Yeah, the classic
Take that
unscore
back.
as we've become accustomed
When
to.
he scored, he because he was getting booed all day.
Yeah,
'Cause
they
the-
were. Fans were back in the stadium. If you didn't know,
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
that's all they kept mentioning.
Yeah.
Feels great to have the fans back.
It
was
didn't it, though? Not to hear the sounds from the TV anymore.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
same
yeah,
old
yeah.
monotone
And the,
audience sound.
the delayed reaction, like someone scores.
Then it stops.
Is that FIFA?
It just
Exactly.
stops. They don't really fade it. I don't really mix it
Nah,
out.
they
I loved it though because he was getting booed all day long. He scores a goal, celebrates in front of the old fans.
Do you celebrate against your old team? You two.
Whoa, if you're Adebayor, you do.
Depends on the situation.
Does Jess Bior? Does he celebrate?
I don't celebrate. Full stop.
Okay.
I'm from the
A postman doesn't
I'm from the
celebrate.
Mario Balotelli
He
school
doesn't
of,
say-
of
yeah.
scoring
A
goals.
butcher doesn't celebrate when he
Scores,
cuts up some
scores.
meat or
Oh,
something.
I don't celebrate because I don't score, but
Oh,
I'd celebrate.
SB, you'd celebrate
Yeah, I'd celebrate.
in the face of the fans and that. And really
I
give
wouldn't
it a-
pump it up in
You
them,
wouldn't
but
pump.
I'd
You still
give it a
celebrate.
bit, yeah.
Yeah.
I
Respect it.
I'd kiss the badge. The new
No
badge,
doubt, it's
the
probably
new
getting
badge.
Jess, you
smashed.
can't. That is sickening. Do we think he was offside?
Yeah.
Benefit of the doubt with the striker and stuff. I remember those phrases used to exist.
His top shoulder.
It was well off.
Yeah, his top shoulder was just off. Did you see?
Just so you here for it.
I don't like all of this.
It's tough, innit?
Yeah, I don't like
It's
any of
Offside,
this.
offside.
Offside isn't offside anymore. Not when the lines are like this. Not even parallel anymore.
Skewed.
Yeah, so I'm not a
Angular
fan.
lines. Not a great week for Chelsea. Lost to Arsenal midweek.
Despicable.
The wheels are.
It seemed like quite flat. And then yesterday, you probably, if you want to tip a team to win, you'd probably back Chelsea, considering the new manager bounce and
That's one
whatnot
thing I wanna
they've
talk about.
had.
So with Tuchel coming in, happens with a lot of teams. Any team, you get a new manager and you have that bounce. Yeah. With Tuchel coming in, there's been no talk about a new manager bounce. They haven't said, "Oh, this is the new manager bounce." They've put it all down to Tuchel's brilliance.
Don't you think it is?
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's been the consensus. But now I'm thinking, hold on, wait a minute.
Could this be the longest?
How long can a
You thought that was
bounce
finished? Could this
and
this
stuff.
be this a new manager bounce?
The longest new manager bounce in the history of football.
Yeah.
Oli, I think.
And
had a
also
bounce
as well-
like this. And
Also as well, maybe this goes to show, no offense to the man, God rest his soul, how bad Frank Lampard was.
Okay.
Yeah, because
I see.
maybe Tuchel just got them back at the level they should be,
Yeah.
and Lamps had them way down here.
Yeah, I was reading a lot of reaction from Chelsea fans yesterday, and they're saying it is similar to the Lampard days in terms of the balance isn't there. It's kind of gone skewed one way.
just passing.
So now there's a lot of they're sturdy defensively, solid. You don't expect them to leak goals, but then the top side of it is a little bit.
Because they're not
He's
really
left
scoring
wanting.
goals. Yeah,
But then with Lampard, it was playing good, expansive football, but there wasn't that defensive solidity like we've seen since Tuchel's come in. But yeah, not the form you want to be going into, especially when you've got the Champions League decider and then the big Champions League final on the horizon
And
as
do you
well.
remember,
They got Leicester again, don't they?
Yeah,
Is it
Tuesday night.
remember the omens? So after Arsenal beat Chelsea during the week,
Yeah.
they said that the last time Arsenal beat Chelsea at Stamford Bridge was in 2012,
Okay.
and Chelsea went on to win the FA Cup and the Champions League.
So one of the two hasn't happened.
So does that mean the other one won't happen as well?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. Possibly so.
See, I was saying that if anyone could beat Man City, it will be Chelsea.
I have been saying the same thing, Jess. You're not alone.
Same.
I
But
am
now,
alone.
I don't know now. Not with how Chelsea are playing now.
Yeah, and we do this thing, whenever Havertz has a good game or scores a goal, we say he's back,
He's here.
and then he vanishes again.
Yeah, I think regardless of all the money they've spent, and it seems that Tuchel's got somewhat of a tune out of Werner, I still think that they may invest in a out and out
Yep.
forward.
And do you know what I've heard? RL9.
Oh, stop saying it. Just said it last week, and I said, please don't put it into universe.
Oh, I said it before.
Yeah, don't want him to go there.
Let me stop.
Yeah, we don't need to see that.
One more thing.
Hey.
It's funny how the FA Cup is only a big cup when a team outside of the big six wins it.
Aye.
You know what I mean?
Speak. Now you're podding.
Arsenal didn't win a trophy for years. Won the FA Cup. Everyone said, "Oh, we certainly need
4 in 6 years."
Yeah.
Not really
If Man City win the FA Cup, if United win the FA Cup, Leicester win it. Yeah, my Instagram feed is just filled up.
There was a lot of feel good energy. It was similar to like when Lingard scored his first goal for West Ham. Like everyone seemed to be like
happy
on board with it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that. But that
So
FA Cup.
it's made me realize that the FA Cup is a big cup.
it still is. Yeah,
In inverted commas, though, as long as you're not
and Arsenal,
Arsenal,
FC.
Liverpool, United, City,
I was gonna say top 6, but obviously Tottenham.
Tottenham. It's a big cup for Tottenham.
Tottenham.
But let's not go there.
Scorch, what do you think? No,
Yeah.
doesn't want to speak about it. I was thinking something on the way back from playing this morning myself. Yeah, we won 2-1. It's all right. Is this FA Cup win more of a statement that Leicester are at the top table than the Premier League win? Their fabled Premier League win. Because I feel like yesterday kind of rubber stamped that they're here to stay for me. And I feel like the Premier League win was massive stuff of Hollywood dreams.
You know what?
But it was somewhat of a like out of nowhere. But I feel like the team that they've managed to put together, they fell short last year, in terms of Champions League. This year they seem to be going maybe one step closer and possibly will, depending on how they get on Tuesday. But I feel like yesterday was just like we're actually here to stay thing.
Going
I don't
in
know
the
if you
right
know what I'm saying.
direction.
I never thought about it like that. But I'm sure if you look at the last, 6, 7, 8 winners of the FA Cup, it will be like the big boys, wouldn't it? So the kind
along
of
those lines, I
kind
would
of-
imagine so, yeah.
No, I said 6, 7, 8 years. Okay, I purposely
When was
didn't-
no? But I'm saying when was Wigan?
Wigan must have been about 2013.
Portsmouth.
A long
it was
while
ages
ago,
ago,
Yeah. But I was thinking the only thing to complete their fairy tale story, because they came up, they survived relegation.
Yeah, tough
Went
time.
on a mad run end of that season into the next season.
Is that Nigel Pearson, I think it was? Yeah.
Pearson went on a pre-season thingy.
Tear up in Thailand.
Tear up in Thailand. Pearson's son got dropped from
Imagine
the
your
team.
dad finding you like out
Yeah.
of brasses.
Exactly.
Smashing and
Got rid of
recording.
Pearson. Got in dilly ding dilly dong. Won the league, yeah. Got into Europe. Now they've won the FA Cup. There's just one more thing for them to do now to complete the story.
What's that?
Relegation. And that is full circle.
I was gonna say Carling Cup or something.
I'm thinking
nah.
Champions League glory or back to back.
No.
Treble.
You guys have got it backwards. The only thing for them to do,
The circle of life.
Circle of life, relegation.
Fair play.
You heard it here first,
Let's see
guys.
if Brendan can do that, man. And yeah, we'll see how Chelsea and Leicester get on Tuesday, because that is as big as a Premier League game gets, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, massive. Friday night, we saw, did anyone watch the 7-goal thriller, Newcastle Man City?
I caught bits of it.
Caught that.
Friday night games, yeah, I'm not really into them, I'm going to be honest. They've let me down
Most of the
99 out of 100 times.
Yeah.
A little bit meaty for me. But the Champions, with the Champions League final fast approaching, Ferran Torres jogged Pep Guardiola's memory by scoring a fabulous hat-trick of 3 different varieties of volley. One of the goals of the season, see the little flick?
The little
Yeah.
flick was a bit naughty. It's a
Good.
bit naughty.
Like,
Good
very
goal, that.
poachery.
Very
If that's what I
poachery.
mean. Yeah.
Exactly.
Is he-
Very
what is his
poachery.
position?
Yes.
Well, you say that, SB. Guardiola said, Ferran's so young and clinical. He was bought as a winger, but we think he's a striker. He's a good player. And with Aguero waving
heard
goodbye
this.
to the Etihad,
I've heard this.
is he the ready-made package to replace him?
100% not.
Okay, SB.
Just with that one.
Yeah, no.
I'm not having it. Julian Lescott, every time I see him on a panel, punditry panel, he says that this is the guy.
What does he really
What does
know?
he see?
But
Not that he's
That's a
crap,
Premier
because he's
League
not
winner.
crap.
Come on.
Premier League winner. I can name plenty Premier League winners that aren't that.
He was good in his prime, man. Do you remember Everton?
Yeah, let's not get into Lescott, okay?
Yeah,
I promised my dad I'd never speak about Lescott
Lescott
on
again.
the podcast.
We know
But,
how it makes you feel. Yeah.
yeah. But nah, I don't see it. I mean, if you look at what Aguero brings, I don't see Torres bringing that. I mean, a hat-trick against Newcastle.
Yeah.
Nothing to play for.
Exactly.
Yeah, Newcastle safe, playing expansive football.
Exactly.
Joe Willock scored again. Best loan deal? What we say? Is it better than Lingard yet?
did they go at the same time?
He scored big goals though.
I
did,
believe so.
didn't they?
Yeah, it was both Jan.
Scored
Then-
big
then
goals.
Big goals. Mr. stood up. Mr. Penn.
Mr. Penn
Followed it up.
slipped,
Cheers.
put it in.
Character.
Yeah, you know, it's not your day when I've said this before. It's not your day when Joe Linton scores.
Oi, his penalty. I'm gonna be honest.
He lost it.
One of the best penalties I've seen this year.
He lost it.
Where
and
did he find the confidence for that?
got nothing to lose?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
guess
true.
the pressure's off. But he scored a few in his last 8. So I'm
Ten,
gonna
a
lean
few.
towards Spurs being the catalyst. He loves scoring against Spurs. But yeah, he's done all right recently. In terms of Scott Carson getting his debut after 2 seasons as the third choice keeper, we here for sentimental things like that. How do we feel? when we
9
saw
years,
Scott Carson getting
nine-
all the
Even though he still played.
9 years, 357 days. Do you know what it is?
the age of my eldest son.
9 years, 357 days is the gap between Friday's appearance, and his last previous Premier League appearance.
9 years.
And 357 days, that's nearly 365. That's basically 10 years.
Yeah,
Fucking hell, Scott. What team was he at before? Was it West Brom?
he's
He's
a
been
West
him-
Brom
I
vibe.
think him
Was he at
and-
Liverpool?
Yep.
Yeah,
Him and
yeah.
Shay Given have been at the most Premier League teams ever.
You know, goalkeepers, yeah, they nick a living, you know.
Slyly.
Lee Grant.
If you've got a bit of banter
Yeah.
or a bit of presence about
Yeah.
you can earn some serious cash as a third choice.
Until
keeper.
you're 40.
Yeah, because even, what's his name? Buffon's got offers.
He's leaving Juve, right?
Yeah, and he's got offers.
Mm-hmm.
Age of
the
45.
door don't close, man.
Yeah,
Fair play to them. It's good work if you can get it. Save the penalty. Everyone was all over him like, "Whoa," at the end of the game. It was,
Yeah.
Go on,
it
lads.
was all right.
Do
And
they
then he
even-
said, "What is it? The most important thing today was the 3 points." Like, bro,
Fucking hell,
it's
Scott.
been 10 years. Say something else.
Oh.
Do they even, like, I feel like the City players don't even know Scott Carson. Like, I feel
Where did it
like,
come from? Yeah.
I feel like,
oh, yeah, mate.
I feel like they lined up, yeah, to kick off, yeah. And then Ake's turned back, yeah. And he's like, who's that?
When the ref says, "Keeps you ready," and you're like,
He's-
who is that guy?
Yeah.
yeah.
But anyways,
Big up Scott Carson, man. Like, for still managing to eke out a career. City were rubber stamped as title winners on Tuesday night. Guardiola's players danced, hugged, drank, mainly Catalan beer, I've heard, and ate pizza until dawn on Wednesday. Let's have a word on the champions. They finished 18 points behind Liverpool last season. Lost David Silva. Aguero was out. It was looking kind of bleak. And not the greatest start. In fact, it was their worst start since 08-09 under Mark Hughes. City had just 12 points from their first 8 matches. So it's a massive turnaround.
I posted something on
yeah.
Instagram during the week. Did you
I
see
saw
it?
that. Someone was like,
Oh.
someone kind of was like, "Oh, it's only 4 games in," the thing that you posted.
What was it?
But it continued.
Yeah, no, it was basically I posted a screenshot of the table after 4 games at the start of the
Yeah.
season because I remember that's around about the time we started the pod.
Yes.
And there's a
Shout
lot
out
of
to
like
the pod, man. Shout out to the pod.
shout out Armchair Gaffers. If you
Shout
ain't
out
if you're not
to
about
them.
Armchair Gaffers, go and follow them. Good
Subscribe.
podcast, subscribe, like, share,
All of that.
all of that.
All that good stuff.
Anyway, I remember there's a lot of like backlash against Pep calling him a fraud,
Fraudiola.
Oh, yeah.
fraudiola, and all that stuff. So
Yeah,
I,
scary.
I just took a screenshot of the table after 4 or 5 games, and then took one of now, and someone's getting on to me.
Difference, yeah.
It's
And it continued to be poor. They lost to Spurs on the 21st of November. They were 11th, and 8 points off the top. And they went on to win 22 of their next 27 games. 15-game winning run in there. Record equaling 11 successive away wins. Fantastic.
Yeah, a few months ago now, probably a reporter asked Pep, like, how do you do it? And he kind of tongue in cheek said that they have money to buy all the best players. Yeah,
Got a point.
but
It's the
if you think about it, they've managed to win the league this season without one of their star players, Sterling, being on top form and having lost David Silva.
Yeah.
So they've got depth. I mean, they've got players that have come in. Foden, Ilkay has really stepped up.
Yeah, when it mattered.
Mahrez.
When it mattered. Yeah,
Ma-
Mahrez as well.
exactly. So
'Cause yes, the jury was still out on Mahrez for a lot of people. A big part of it as well is that Stone and Diaz partnership at the back. They conceded just 3 goals in the 15 games after the Spurs defeat. Stupid.
Bonkers.
And then Ilkay Gundogan, he was the star at the opposite end of the pitch. 12 goals so far. City's leading goal scorer.
You're joking.
Yeah.
Aguero on the books. Bit mad.
You're joking.
A little bit crazy.
None of their number
I believe.
9s.
Yeah, I think Ferran Torres will probably be pushing him close and probably ends up ahead of him, I think, in the next 2 games. Where do we think Guardiola will look to strengthen? Because I guess you can't rest on your laurels in football. You never know what's around the corner. I guess Liverpool last year, 18 points clear as winners. People saying, no, they probably don't need to improve.
I think he's gonna buy a left back.
Shout.
I think they need a left back.
I've been hearing this a lot, yeah, and I feel like Guardiola and Mendy are very good friends.
He likes him.
He loves him. And
Footballist made a post. I think he said every 24 games or 27 games, I think Mendy wins a trophy.
There we
Benjamin
go.
Mendy.
Massive.
There we go.
And he celebrates like
Always the
38.
first. Yeah. He'll let you know.
He's a winner.
Fair play. I'll do the same.
He's a winner. He.
Awesome.
Imagine if he was your postman.
He'd get nothing done. Like, he
No.
wouldn't even get to your neighbour. He'd just be
he'll
on the
post
floor.
it. Come on.
Some over the top
Take a
celebration.
selfie with every
Take a TikTok.
I wouldn't be surprised, yeah, if City find like an athletic number 9.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the ilk of
Of a Haaland.
Spending money.
big doll, man.
Someone hit us up on Instagram. I forget who it is.
Shout out to
Shout out.
Shout out that man.
If you're watching this, you know it's you.
Big up yourself.
Yeah. He said Williams, Inaki.
Oh, interesting.
Not a
yeah.
bad shot.
He said that he believes that Inaki Williams would do more at Man City than a Haaland would.
That
If
is
Haaland
a
was
hot
at
take.
United, I can read the message if I knew where my phone was.
Yeah. No
Sharing
stress.
it.
I see, I've seen it.
All right.
But no,
That's a
can't
match
bother.
out.
Not bad.
Yeah,
I'm not mad at that.
but no, I think they strengthen up front
Okay.
because Foden, Mahrez, Sterling, Ferran Torres,
You've
Not
got
enough
enough.
goals.
Yeah.
Jesus, the world's best average player. He will just do Jesus.
Yeah.
He does enough. See him? He's a man that just does enough. Like
He's still, he helped with a little assist, and even towards the end of the game, it's 4-3, and I still see him like dropping his shoulder.
I feel like he's the kind of guy like you go into a shop and you want some assistance. Yeah, he's like, my shift finishes in 5 minutes, and you're like, yeah, you've got 5 minutes. He's like,
I've done enough.
I've done enough.
Yeah. Shout out to those guys, man. Just cutting by. But yeah, big up City. Shout out to all the City fans. Yeah, congrats on another title. Is that 3 in 5 years for Pep?
4 and 5.
4 and 5. Yeah.
See, you've got 4 and 5.
4 and 5 or 3 and
No,
4.
it's 3. 3 and 4.
3 and 4.
Because Liverpool won it last year. Someone said that Liverpool winning it last year will be seen as the biggest achievement in modern history
Because they've
managed to. Yeah.
Good on them.
Let us know what you think, gaffers at home.
I heard something else.
We heard.
We heard, yes.
One more thing. There was a United fan, I think. He said that Liverpool winning the league and not getting to play as champions in front of the Anfield crowd, that is poetic justice.
That reeks, yeah.
Yeah. Sad story.
Where's that?
Was it, is there a
Are we on the right
violin?
page? Are we not on the right page?
We need a violin. but
We're not on the
yeah.
right page for today.
Yeah, that was a violin.
No. You're on the right page.
Once you rap, you don't.
You guys carry on.
That I don't think that's what SPV.
I don't think that's the violin.
Yeah.
You know. But yeah.
I don't know.
I think we should carry on.
But yeah. There we go. Violin for all the Liverpool fans
Finally.
who are unable to see it. And then Leeds, one of these surprise packages of the season. Scorch went early, went big, as he did with his Chris Wilder shout.
Oh,
But this is the other side of the coin that people don't really give him enough credit for.
No praise.
He went ham with the Bielsa praise, calling him probably the best manager in the Prem. And they have impressed, I'd say, all season, regardless of whether it's like a playground match in like year 4, back and forth. They've done well, man. And they came out 4-0 winners against Burnley, who try to play football now. Leeds continued their fine form at the end of their first season back in the Prem with an impressive victory over Burnley at Turf Moor. Goals from Klitsch, Harrison and a Rodrigo brace got the job done. Standout performance from Harrison, showing his pedigree. He's on loan from Man City. Any space for him back at
no
the
chance.
Etihad?
No chance.
Oh, not at City, but at Leeds, yeah.
No, he's not going back to City.
Not going back to City at all.
No.
No chance at all.
A few things about that game.
Good game.
Very good game. 4 goals.
Yes.
4 classy goals.
Good goals, man.
Do you see the first one from, was it Klitsch?
Great finish.
Oh my.
Great finish.
Oh my.
Yeah, you don't
God.
even
He's
have
a defender.
you don't have to hit it too hard,
As a
man.
defender, madness. Was it Harrison that got the flick?
Harrison, so good, man.
And he didn't even
Little
celebrate.
cheeky tap it.
He celebrated.
Just walked
Cheeky. You see that?
Rodrigo's first.
Okay, Rodrigo's first.
That I've got it here. He showed his pedigree.
See, when I saw that goal there, the little dink, yeah? Is it just me, guys? Or like, I think Messi started like a trend of that dink Because back in the olden days,
Oh, you didn't really see
Never
those?
saw that
you
much,
didn't see that thing. Think about it. Go back and watch Premiership years, like from 1993 to like 2006.
Not like that.
You don't see that thing. Yeah.
That
That
thing's
thing.
so
The
special.
best thing we had, I think it was Letitia, corner of the box.
I watched someone posted something recently about
Was it
Letitia.
someone?
His goals, like stupid goals.
He only scores classy
He only
goals.
scores
Stupid,
goals.
ridiculous,
Yeah.
ridiculous.
But that was like one of the rare occasions a team scores 4 goals and like the worst goal, which is when we go second,
yeah,
was still a good goal. Do you know what I mean?
You're so
Even
right.
the
You're so
first
right.
goal, the first touch.
Pardon me?
The first touch on the first goal.
Clean fundamentals, man.
Clean.
two people out of the game.
Yeah, exactly. And the
Fantastic.
eyes.
SB the coach. This SB son's gonna have to work on that touch.
You're gonna have to work on that touch.
Second thing I want to talk about that Leeds game is their formation.
What have you noticed?
What is there for me?
It was down as a 3, 3, 3, 1.
Was it?
That's what it's down as. I checked all my sources. I saw it first on BBC. I said that's wrong.
Spectacular.
I've gone to all my sources. A 3-3-3-1. So they had Struijk, Llorente, and Ayling playing centre back. Yeah. Then they had Dallas, Alioski, and Phillips like the 3 midfield. Obviously, Dallas and Alioski, they're kind of playing as a wing back.
Wing backs, yeah.
And then you got Calvin Phillips as like the lone,
Centre one.
pivot. And then you got Harrison, Klitsch, Rafinha, and Bamford just doing up.
So good, man.
Yeah,
so
so mad.
good.
It's mad. I'm just wondering what they can do next season.
With fans.
Oh, mate.
Ellen Road.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, Ellen Road jumping with Bielsa. Got these guys.
This is your man at
We
home.
got
Jump.
jump. That's gonna be the new Leeds anthem. But yeah, I think from that game, massive saves from Meslier. Very good young keeper. First year in the Prem. Has anyone else been impressed? Because I have. He's made so many howlers.
Very De Gea-esque.
I was
There's
very
something-
impressed.
Great leg save.
And then I went unimpressed. And then now I'm impressed again.
He's young, though.
He's a kid, innit? You look at his face.
He's like, what, 22 or something like that?
Ridiculous.
Something crazy
For a
like
goalkeeper, that's crazy. He's got, what,
Yeah,
another
'cause
20 years?
Burnley had chances, but he kept them out. Yeah, imagine that
He's
if
got
he's
another 20
following
years.
that.
Buffon.
At the top, and then another 10 years in
Yeah,
Saudi Arabia.
chilling. Probably got new technology by then.
But yeah, great first season back in the Prem for Leeds and Burnley. Yeah, well done for sticking around, man. People aren't really impressed by them. Aren't really impressed by Sean Dyche, but it's another season in the Prem for them.
I need to know what Alioski plays. Arm together.
Oh, Alioski's might be in big trouble. Hot water.
What did he do?
Him
I saw that.
and McNeil.
He done
Yeah.
like a... Was it a
Yeah,
monkey
there's been a report
Yeah.
that's
Oh,
gone
Mc-
in, and it's kind of under investigation. So watch that space.
Okay.
First thing I thought was, oh, it's this again.
Mm.
So yeah, let's just stay close to that one.
Yeah.
We good for
Yeah.
Burnley Leeds?
Next game.
Southampton Fulham. Southampton won 3-1. Great assist from JWP and then KWP. For those that don't
Got
know,
all the
that's,
abbreviations out,
James
fucking
Ward-Prowse and
Southampton,
Carl
innit?
Walker-Peters. Veteran Walker on the score sheet as well as Adams and Nathan Teller. Ralph Hasenhuttl called Nathan Teller the biggest talent at Southampton's disposal after the striker scored his first senior goal in Saturday's 3-1 victory over relegated, let's get that right, relegated Fulham.
He got his first goal and the assist for Walker as well.
The assist.
And the assist was so
The
classy.
assist was, yeah.
Guys, we don't really care about Southampton and Fulham.
No way.
We're
That-
gonna-
Southampton don't deserve our praise anymore after we bigged them up at the start of the season.
Exactly. But this Teller kid, that assured assist for Walker. Yeah, the balls on the kid to even think about that.
No. Great
That
assist, man.
says a lot
Yeah.
about him.
I'm with Ralph on this.
Yeah, and Walker scuffed it and still managed to score. That's like the story of his career.
Wait, I saw
Archetypal
someone
Walker, innit?
compare Theo Walcott and Timo Werner.
I saw it as well.
I don't know where it was.
It's probably on Instagram. Somebody did compare the two of them.
I
But it
haven't
pissed
seen
me
it
off.
myself.
But you know what's mad?
It pissed me
Why
off.
is that? Because it's true or?
It's untrue.
Okay.
Untrue.
Very untrue.
Go on. They're
Theo
both
Walcott-
mad fast.
They are both mad fast, but Theo Walcott could finish.
Was he 100 goals for Arsenal? Was
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he was in front of goal,
He's in the 100 club.
100 club.
8 times
Yeah.
out of 10, he was a good finisher.
Not 8 times, because we would have won something if he was.
He was injured most of the time.
Huh?
He was injured most of the time, wasn't he?
He wasn't.
Or he didn't know where to play.
Anyways, where was I?
Nathan Teller. Great assist.
No, I moved on from him.
Okay.
Fulham, yeah. You know their 4 strikers. What is it? Lookman, Mitrovic,
Throw.
Bobby Reed.
Decordova Reed and
Change his name, innit? Halfway through the season.
Oh, is it?
You know, it got into like Decordova Reed. He used to just be
It's
Bobby
like
Reed.
changing
that
it
one?
sometimes, isn't it?
Cavaliero.
Cavaliero.
The youngster. Not. Oh, you're thinking of
He's like a fake
Ivan-
Adama.
ex Wolves player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, between the four of them,
I don't know.
they've got I think 12 goals. I've got it right here.
Yeah.
Lookman's got 4.
Yeah.
Reed's got 5. Cavaliero's got 3. Mitchell's got 3.
Mm-hmm.
I can't add up. That is 15 goals.
Yeah,
between
cool,
four of
cool,
them.
cool.
What's that? Averaging 4 goals each. 3.67.
Yeah, something
That's not good enough.
quite pathetic.
I
Yeah.
want to know, is there anyone in that Fulham team that is going to be poached? Like another team's going to be like,
We did it. We did it with Sheffield United. What will we miss most about Sheffield United leaving Fulham? Any salvageable
There's no one.
parts?
Maybe one of the centre backs. Maybe
Joachim Anderson.
or maybe
Oh, yeah, they've
Lookman.
said
Lookman
that.
looked good at the start.
No,
but-
whoa. He's on loan from Leipzig.
Oh, he's on loan.
Yeah,
He's on loan from
Oh,
Leipzig.
he's going back.
Mm-hmm.
Tosin. I think he'll go.
Adebayo.
Yeah.
Isn't he on loan?
Nope. He's one of their boys.
Oh,
That
yeah.
says it all, because usually when a team goes down, there's a scramble.
Yeah, you have the vultures flying around and say, "Oh, we'll take a bit of that. We'll have one of those."
Look for little Robinson or something. Or
Yeah. But there's nothing in this
Nah. This year
Scott Parker.
apart from Scott Parker.
to where?
Spurs is the rumor. I keep hearing, but I think Spurs should show more ambition
Yeah.
and not settle for a manager who's been relegated this year in
Yeah.
fantastic style.
Southampton, Fulham.
I want to know as well. We talk about Lookman going back to Leipzig. What does he do there? Does he play? Does he not play?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Yeah, I don't imagine he'd be a starter.
And the
Considering
thing
what
is,
they've got.
I'm assured by a few people he's a good player. Like they keep
I
telling
like
me.
him. I think he'll go far.
The
Got ability.
things about being a good player, like you shouldn't have to tell me that. Oh, trust me, Jesse, he's good. I should be able to flick on my legal stream.
We don't do that one.
We don't do that one.
joking.
He's joking.
We pay.
Yeah, Sky, BT. Anyways, and see that it's good, but I'm not seeing it.
Yeah,
I'm just seeing just okay.
just a
He's gonna set the world light. And another one I don't know about what he's gonna do next season is Loftus-Cheek.
I've got that here.
Hit me.
After what I had was
Horrible.
Teller took less than 2 minutes to double Southampton's lead after coming on as a second half substitute, and they registered back-to-back Premier League wins for the first time since December. That's disgusting from Southampton. Shocking. The Cottagers, however, they've only rescued 2 points from losing positions this season. Sums them up. Scott Parker kept banging on about like heart, desire, bite, and all
Like,
that.
he had
but
the best press
that there
conferences,
is
man.
that shows that there's probably not a lot of it. But yes, Fulham relegated. Anything we'll miss? No.
No.
What next for Ruben Loftus-Cheek is what I've got here as a question. Back to Chelsea.
The championship.
You think champ? Go bust up the champ.
Bro, how can you not? Like, he got a move, yeah. He got a loan move to Fulham. So he probably hasn't even had to move house. Training's not far away. So you're still at your own club,
A lot
basically.
hasn't changed.
Yeah.
No,
Yes.
it's mad.
You're
SV.
comfortable.
Oh shit, you're actually very right.
Like,
You've moved clubs, yeah, and not had to move house. All you have to do is just change your route to work
Yeah.
in the morning.
So
new kit.
they've
Don't
given
pick
you
up the blue kit.
the
pick up
best
the white
conditions
kit. Go train him.
to blossom. A team that needs someone like you, creative.
All down the King's Road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you couldn't do anything.
Oh.
Bless him.
It's not, in terms of loan deals, that is I'd go as far as saying it's a stinker.
Yes.
Nothing's a bigger stinker than when Arsenal signed Denis Suarez on loan.
I will bring that up at some point.
Oh,
in the future.
please don't. I've already done it once.
That one was like, ooh.
Do you remember a little while ago when Loftus-Cheek was nailed in for England?
Yeah, starting and
Kept
he's
starting
a
centre mid and
tank, man.
drifting
People-
to that right.
All I remember people said he has potential to be like
That's
Pogba.
it.
But
I never saw it. I just used to see that he was big.
He reminds me of that guy, Tottenham Huddleston.
oh, Tom Huddleston.
A little bit of
Tom
that.
Huddleston. All
Tom
of the
Huddleston,
technique,
tech
though,
though,
man. Could play centre back as well.
I wouldn't even give him Tom.
Yeah,
Nah.
Tom, high praise, you know.
I wouldn't even give him
But
Tom,
yeah, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, man, big summer ahead. I think, as SB said, he might have to drop down, man. Take it on the chin.
Whoa.
The Burberry deal will still.
Oh my God. I
Say
forgot
why?
about that.
Is there a Burberry deal?
The Burberry deal, yeah, still running. But yeah, playing in the champ. Burberry's still interested in him.
Running.
But I guess he still looks the same.
I got my uncle. He's got he used to have a store in Deptford Market. You can get him a Burberry deal.
Bad.
It's
No,
just,
Burberry.
looks the same.
Burberry.
No, BARBURRY. It's like Burberry, but Burberry.
Different, yeah.
It looks the exact same. Doesn't feel quite the same.
If Ruben Loftus-Cheek doesn't win it, I'll take it.
The Babri.
Yeah, I'll take that. Little stat from Southampton: all 7 of James Ward-Prowse's Premier League assists this season have come from set-piece situations, with the Saints captain providing more such assists than any other player. Get him on the plane.
Nah.
Specialist player.
Come on,
You know what? Nah, because with Kane dropping deep now, yeah. Unless you're gonna play the other guy, LeBron. What's his name?
Dominic Calvert-Lewin.
Yeah. Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Unless you're gonna play Dominic Calvert-Lewin, you don't need a Ward-Prowse. Simple as that. They're better all-round players. Like it's not an NFL. We can't use a specialist player.
Yeah.
Unless your speciality is techers.
Fair play. Brighton and West Ham. 1-1 draw. Declan Rice. Shout out to Declan Rice.
Shout out there.
Signed shirt and that early on.
Shout out Declan Rice.
Supported the show.
You done now.
Declan Rice described the feeling as horrible after West Ham's Premier League draw at Brighton effectively ended the Londoners' Champions League hopes. It was all good about a few weeks ago, as the rappers say. Yeah. The result leaves the Hammers in 6th and needing to bridge a 5-point gap to 4th place Chelsea with 2 games remaining. I think they've dropped the ball, man.
It's all over.
Benrahma scored his first goal in 31 appearances.
And what a goal.
He's finally come out.
Showed a little bit of quality in it.
Yeah.
Didn't look like someone who hasn't scored in 31 games. Declan Rice continued and said, "We can't be relying on other teams to lose. We have to go out and win. We've drawn too many and lost a few. It's obviously horrible because we had the Champions League in our sights. Just 2 wins in 6 for the Hammers, man."
You know what's crazy? Yeah, it's a thin line in football because that Champions League qualification could have changed their fortunes completely.
Sliding doors moment, man.
Yeah, and I think them going to Europa League, which they might not get still,
yeah,
but I think that could ruin a lot of things.
Yep.
That could ruin a lot.
We saw it with Wolves. Was it last year? They struggled.
Yep, and Burnley the year 2 before that as well.
They qualify when they had Payet that time.
Possibly.
I think they did. And then they had a horrible season the next season.
Exactly.
It does have that. If the squad's not deep enough.
And we've seen how bad they play without Rice.
Yeah.
They're still going to have a Mark Noble knocking about, causing trouble. Antonio is going to run out of steam, I promise you.
Can't do midweek.
He can't play 2-3 games a week.
It might be good for them just to finish like 8th, 9th.
Just drop out of it. But
Exactly.
then considering what you could have had, and then it's
That's
just
what I'm
all a
saying.
little
It's
bit.
It's that little grey area in the middle.
It's all a little bit.
When you miss out on 4th.
Previous West Ham,
Yeah.
I think if they fall away, Europe should definitely be their target. With their place in the division already guaranteed for next term, a Brighton victory would have seen them take a major step towards eclipsing their highest Premier League finish of 15th. They're currently sitting 17th, so they've changed it up.
Yeah, I don't like
They
that.
got pulled to 16th.
Yeah, I don't like
stuff
that.
like that.
Right, I need to be in 16th. Otherwise, I'm not happy.
Yeah, it's the world's not right if they're not there. West Ham travel to relegated West Brom in the next top flight match on Wednesday, where they need all 3 points. But the way they've been playing, I don't think there's any guarantees.
Jake Livermore. That's who Loftus-Cheek reminds me of. Jake Livermore.
Oh wow!
Not Huddleston.
Jake Livermore.
Jake Livermore, because he plays for West Brom, doesn't he?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's who he reminds me of.
He's someone that's managed to eke out a decent
Jake
career.
Livermore's got a bit bad.
Yeah,
He's got nothing about him.
That's
he'll
that's-
cut you down though.
Yeah.
And
You try,
Got a bit hard.
and Loftus-Cheek can,
cut past you or something.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, Jake and Ruben. Yeah, Ruben probably wants to be compared to, I don't know, players with a
Ability.
bit more of a ceiling
Yeah.
than Jaco. But yeah, West Ham, man, drop the ball. West Ham fans, let us know what you think. Is this a good season considering what you could have had, or will you be happy with just finishing Europe or the Europa Conference League?
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Not all bad. Spurs and Wolves played on Sunday afternoon. Spurs ran out 2-0 winners. Kane and Højbjerg scored the goals at the Tottenham
Højbjerg.
Hotspur Stadium. Tottenham boosted their hopes of qualifying for the Europa League with a comfortable Premier League win over Wolves, who have been on the beach
I hate Wolves
since about,
hate
I
Wolves.
think, maybe December.
since like they've been in the Prem. Like.
Yeah, everyone's been in lockdown, but Wolves have somehow managed to make it to the beach.
I cannot
Stress in there.
I cannot respect a team that continues to play Adama Traore.
And just what do you? But Jess, he's their only threat.
A threat of what?
Yeah,
A threat of getting 2
No,
goals
that's
this
their
season.
problem. He runs and then he gives it to someone else who is fucking shit.
Give it.
He does.
He's played about
Did
4
you see the game
passes.
today?
I didn't
He
watch
gave
the
it
game
to Nuno's godson because Nuno started his godson today up
Fabio.
front. Don't know why.
Great curls.
Like he
great
was
hair.
Never gonna score a
Great
goal.
hair, but that's
Yeah.
about it.
Horrible.
I heard you got 2 out of 10.
He was horrible.
Yeah.
That's harsh, man.
Nah, he's
he's a
horrible.
kid.
I'm telling you, yeah, as a 15-year-old kid, you do not leave. Where was he? Sporting, Benfica. Where was he?
He came
Porto.
from
Porto. As a 13-year-old
big money deal as well.
You do
Let's
not
have it
go
right.
to a team like Wolves, and I know that the law.
You don't
is
think so?
there.
It's the
Not Wolves.
cousin. He's meant to link with his cousin.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know the law because you got Riola and you got it's not Riola, it's Mendes.
Yes.
You got Mendes and you got
Everyone's drinking caipirinhas,
Yeah,
the little
and-
custard tarts. Like,
Yeah,
it's
right,
all,
you know.
it's a
Yeah.
vibe.
At
yeah.
house.
So I see what
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
thinking, but nah, mate, not Wolves. It would have been better off going to anywhere. Just not Wolves.
not the black
Leeds.
country.
They just need to hurry up and get relegated, man.
Yeah,
You think next year they could be up against it? Conor Cody looked alright in parts. It made me think I weren't crazy for saying that he was a good centre back early on this season.
he just talks good.
Yeah, and he's a scout.
Very believable, innit? Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Connor Cody is a footballing version of Scott Parker. They will just twist your mind like a Jedi. You know,
Like Jamie Carragher. He's like a deader version of Jamie Carragher.
Exactly,
Even though
yeah.
Jamie Carragher wasn't.
and they'll start talking, and you'll be like, "Oh yeah, no, I get it. I see
I'm on
what it's-"
side with, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then you see it like that's not. What
And
you
there's
saw.
also
just-
the aggression in the way the Scousers speak, or
Yeah.
those Scousers
believable.
particularly. And yeah, there's the energy where if you disagree, you could end up in a scrap. So
Exactly.
it's probably best to
So it's
just
best to not.
agree. Spurs are now 5 points adrift of a top 4 place, and they leapfrog West Ham into 6th on goal difference with Everton, who play later on Sunday. Now 3 points further back. Harry Kane has now scored 22 Premier League goals this term.
Not bad.
It's just great. He's top of the
Normal stuff.
assist charts, top of the goal charts.
Player of the season. If you go on by numbers, he's the player of the season. Simple as
Oh,
that.
hands down.
Yeah.
Hands down. But I'm not sure he'll get it, you know.
No,
That's how I
Was
feel.
it Ruben?
You've got Ruben Diaz and he's lifting the title. You got Gundogan, who went on a stupid run.
Yeah, I
Winning
think
the
they
title.
even talking about Kevin as well.
Who?
KDB.
Jesus, man. They
They
crowbar
can't
him
give
into
it to him,
anything. They
man.
give him Women's Footballer of the Year he's had a dodgy
Let me
season.
talk.
And that's okay. Yeah, and that is okay. But yeah, Wolves, not for me.
Go down.
Yeah,
man.
no, they need to go down.
Sometimes you just need a refresh. I think, I wouldn't be mad to see Nuno leave because
Yeah.
some of the stuff I've seen from
It's
them
different football or something.
is just awful. And a word on Nelson Semedo.
Oh my.
Just fast.
Hey, do you know what's mad?
Just awful.
Nelson Semedo was at Barcelona.
Bro,
Crazy.
less than like a year
That's
ago.
how bad their recruitment is at Barcelona.
Listen, yeah. Yerry Mina was at Barcelona.
Yeah, I liked Youri Mina, you know.
Listen, yeah.
Did you?
Yeah,
Oh,
I was
the
so.
hype sold you.
And he's always talking to the strikers and giving them a little.
Barcelona could have signed Haaland about 3 before he went from Salzburg to Dortmund.
Mhm.
Guess who they signed instead?
Coutinho,
KPB.
Kevin Prince.
Kevin Prince Boateng.
Fuck.
Instead of
Where is he
Haaland.
now? Like some Sunday League Italian team. or
Serie
something.
B. I think with Balotelli.
It's
Both
just,
playing for-
the same team.
Yeah. We'll speak that on Connie
Let's talk
Corner.
about sliding doors, yeah. West Brom, Liverpool. A game where you probably wouldn't expect drama. You'd expect probably Liverpool to run out, but not in the fashion that they did. Goalkeeper Alisson scored an incredible injury time winner as Liverpool claimed a significant victory in their quest to achieve a Premier League top 4 finish by coming from behind to beat West Brom. Goalkeepers scoring.
Crazy.
I genuinely can't tell you the last time a goalkeeper scored that I can remember.
Not like that.
Oh, great header.
Back in the day, I used to watch a thing on Channel 4 called Trans World Sport. Used to go on mad late at night.
Yeah, you were there.
Mad late at night. And there was this keeper in South America.
Chilavert?
Can't remember his name.
He used to take free kicks.
Free kicks.
Yeah,
That's
Chilavert,
the
I
one.
think, yeah,
What
I think
kind
it's
of
Chilavert.
show is this that you guys
Trans-
are?
Oh, this is
Sport.
top level football as well, you know.
What
SB.
leagues this or just a program?
Probably the Premier Division, isn't it?
I'm not sure exactly which country he
Wait, in
was
Colombia?
operating, but
No,
yeah,
it's
he was
either
Chilean,
Argentina
yeah, I believe.
or- It was the top league in
Chile.
South America.
Good.
And
All
he
free
just-
kicks.
Free kicks. Just licking free kicks. No bend. No bend. Imagine SB. Imagine. See the ferocity you put in a goal kick?
Yeah.
You ever taken a goal kick before?
No, Sunday League.
Yeah.
Help out the fat
I've taken
goalkeeper.
a few goal kicks, yeah.
I didn't even get
The
that for
ferocity you
myself.
put into a goal
Injured
kick,
little
yeah.
chubby goalkeeper
He's doing that on his free kicks and it's just going in.
It's going in.
with his gloves on.
Yeah.
It's all weird.
And if he misses, he's doing doggies
10
to get
toes.
it back. Yeah.
And these are the, like, our uncles, fathers, next door neighbours were old. They'd be like, these were the glory days. Football was amazing back then. You got goalkeepers standing over free kicks,
Yeah.
20 yards from goal.
That's nice.
But yeah, Alisson, massive goal. Very emotional in his post-match interview. He said like he wants to thank all of the teams that have reached out to him. Once like his father passed away not too long ago. He says Everton. He says Ancelotti. He said Man City. He says like they really helped out, and I think that's really really nice.
Camaraderie, yeah.
Football family,
football fraternity.
Nice to see. With 3 points a must, and just seconds left of the game, in which the visitors had been frustrated by an obstinate and disciplined Baggies. The Brazilian keeper came up for a corner. I think all I can think of is Peter Schmeichel.
Massive.
Yeah.
But then away from that,
it doesn't happen in England.
nothing is popping into my mind. But I feel like there's a lower Premier League team, like a West Brom or something.
Couple goalies have scored.
The
goal
that
kicks.
bounces
Yeah,
off.
I've seen a
Paul
couple.
Robinson.
Seen a couple of them.
Those are
but
the most embarrassing.
actual last minute goals.
Because whenever I see a keeper coming up, I'm just like, go. What you
Just
do?
go back,
Because
man.
you're coming up here and you're going to ruin the corner routine that we've been rehearsing all week long.
And you're not on the wavelength. Yeah.
And they always show them on the camera like, oh, the keeper's going up. Like it adds 4 men into the box.
Do you remember
Stuff like
back
that.
in the olden days when keepers wore tracksuit bottoms and long sleeves, and the cap,
God.
see him running up
All
with
of it.
tracksuit bottoms.
He's a hooligan. Like, yeah. Awful. But Liverpool, I think that top 4 is theirs,
Yeah,
At the expense of Chelsea.
I don't even know. Could be Leicester, could be Chelsea.
I feel like Chelsea, I'm going to lean to Chelsea falling out.
You know,
2 games to go, so we can review this soon.
Tuchel, when he signed, what did he get? 18-month contract?
18. There's rumours this week that they're going to extend it.
Now,
Yeah.
that's what's
But
getting
then
at.
I haven't heard it since the 2 losses.
Maybe they're
I'd be
just
putting
moving a bit
ice.
too fast. Yeah, maybe you have to wait till the season was done.
Tech time.
Tech
as
time
in
and
tech
cool
time.
off.
Cool
Slow
off.
wine. Yeah.
All right, young Bane.
Yeah.
Yeah. Less haste on that one.
Let's haste. New manager bounce.
The longest
The
honeymoon
longest,
period
innit?
ever.
You have to wait and see though.
But yeah, I think after the way Liverpool dispatched Man United, who played 8 games in 2 days,
It was.
it looked like things were similar to what I used to know of
Yeah.
the Liverpool of previous years. Like Trent was doing some stuff.
Yeah.
Showed a bit
Bobby,
of heart.
Bobby
didn't they?
Firmino scored.
Yeah.
Salah scoring.
Salah's scoring goals and no one is like talking about it. Really.
We are.
How
I
many
think
goals
we
has he
big
got?
him up.
He's got at least 20 goals.
I think he must be on 22 now as well.
22 goals.
Shout out him and
I
Kane.
think him and Kane,
And
yeah.
he's had a bad season.
He scores from nothing as well. Today he just literally ball just bounced.
Yeah,
Oh.
swung a leg.
It's mad, man. What do we think about Mane and Klopp after the United game? You won 4-2. Mane, you probably believe you deserved more minutes or promised more minutes. Klopp went to give him the old dap, little spud. Mane said no. What do you think of that for a player doing that to your manager, who's giving you your platform to shine?
Mane's just having a bad time, ain't he?
I
Taking it out on Klopp.
I don't think that he deserves to start over anyone at the minute, or considering
Not
the
in
season.
his form.
No. Jess, if you're Klopp, I don't think you stand for it, but let us know what you do.
If I'm Klopp and you want to embarrass me in front of all my pals on national telly,
Biggest stage against United.
best believe that's the last game you're playing for my
Oh,
club.
Dunzo, yeah.
Dunzo.
Good night.
Otori Hanzo.
Ciao.
Really, really finished with him.
Adios.
Amigo.
Wow.
Yeah,
Done.
not for you.
And I can't, it's not
On
not
that
about-
big stage.
I don't really do the embarrassment thing too well.
It's like
not
giving, you know when you give you a touch and you
You just left hanging for
yeah.
one of them ones.
something within you, yeah. But yeah, Klopp seemed to not care too much because Liverpool, as it stands, are in 5th, and I probably believe that they will get the job done.
Yeah.
Chelsea, man, it's all on you.
It's all on you.
And another game which probably we didn't expect much from was Crystal Palace and Aston Villa. Palace ran out 3-2 winners. Benteke continues to try and get a new deal.
He wants the contract.
We spoke about Roy Hodgson. He's probably going to walk away, step away, and go and enjoy his retirement finally.
Him and Sheila.
Yeah, him and Sheila. Sheila, the actual only person named Sheila. I believe Benteke is one of 17 players at Crystal Palace who are out of contract at the end of the season.
17.
Are they the worst run club ever?
They run like a proper Sunday.
17 first team players.
Not the worst run club because
Who's run worse than them in
Proper
the
South
in
London.
the Premier League. I was gonna say Schalke. They run pretty bad
Oh, yeah.
at the moment.
Palace, though.
Palace.
Yeah, I think once you get to 17 players being out of contract.
17.
Who's in
Shocker.
charge? Is it still Parish or is he gone?
No, it's the parish guy still.
He's still there, yeah.
Just it's not Simon Jordan anymore because he's on Talksport every day,
Fucking-
spouting his.
I hate that. I
Stuff.
hate that channel.
Zaha, I got to talk about Zaha. He scored today.
Did all right. I saw you a couple of stepovers and
Shembems
stuff.
and
Yeah,
a
little
little-
Shembem.
I think he's done.
I feel like we talk about Zaha every
Once a
week,
week.
man.
Because
We mentioned
because I
Palace.
like him. I'm concerned.
Let's talk about Eze.
As a great shot, hit the bar.
Yeah.
It was a mad shot, like,
Yeah,
but it just shows the quality of the man.
See, for me, Eze's can go in two directions now next season. He can either elevate to the next level,
Yeah.
or he can get complacent and just stay at that level. And, and eventually, when you stay at the same level, everyone else elevates.
Yeah,
So even though you haven't got
it's a
better or worse,
net loss.
it's a net loss.
How old is he as well?
23? No, he's playing under 21s.
No, he's a youth man.
Oh,
He's a youth man.
Yeah,
He's a
I think in
youth man.
time
20.
for improvement if he
Yeah.
wants.
Yeah, but I'm big. He plays like inside, like he's a playmaker. He's not like a
I'm
winger.
respecting
Like a
everything he's
centre
doing.
midfielder
I'm a
that can
big fan.
travel.
The Benteke resurgence is very strange to me, considering he's taken like 2-3 seasons off.
How many years?
Post isolation.
That's his thing. He just can't stop scoring at a minute. McGinn scored a good goal.
Lovely.
Mad.
He just
Placed it from like 30
he
yards.
done this.
Go there.
That is what he did.
Literally,
Ollie
literally.
Watkins assist, shock. And Tyreek Mitchell in place of PVA. Bundled in a goal. I think it's his first Prem goal.
Good on
I
him.
like him, man. The Palace
Conveyor belt.
conveyor belt, youth squad, very, very good. In my time off of work, I've been watching a lot of under 23s football, and Palace have a very, very good squad.
SE Dons.
No,
Basically.
SE Dodge is the feeder club too. Yeah. No, I really like what they got going on, and good for Tyreek Mitchell, and two clubs who have not a lot to play for there. Palace in 13th place and Villa in 11th.
Do you know, with regards to Villa being in 11th, yeah, there's been like a little battle going on this season between two clubs,
Which clubs?
Aston Villa and Arsenal.
It's been unspoken, hasn't it?
Yeah, between like the whole Arsenal fan base getting rid of Emi Martinez and him finishing above them.
Beefing, innit?
Good.
I don't think it's gonna happen now.
No.
And you know what's mad? Arsenal had a terrible season. Arsenal's season has stunk to high heaven.
Yeah.
If the Emirates was like open for fans, they would have stunk them out.
Garbage.
Like a
Villa have had a great season,
Started off good though.
dump.
and
Grealish got
Arsenal are ahead of Arsenal ahead of Villa. But anyways, talking about Grealish, James Maddison.
Speaking of Grealish, James Madison, because everyone just compares them because they're too
Is he going to Euros?
trippy. Who, Madison?
Yeah, I don't think he is. He's been out all this time.
It's gonna be one of those run into the gate, last call kind of ones if he does make it.
Yeah,
You'd rather take Jesse, I think, instead of James.
yeah, 100%. Because that's the kind of coward.
And remember, oh no, sorry, I'm gonna talk about Jack Grealish. I was gonna say Southgate doesn't really fancy him, but little COVID party thing that they did the other day as well, and he hasn't had a great run recently, but he's back celebrating and all that. I don't know. I think he'll miss out. And that brings us to the end of the weekend review.
Lovely job, play.
Who said there was nothing to talk about?
Yeah, I've got more.
Hey.
No, I'm leaving it, but
Hey.
I'll
hit-
always find
hit
something
the
to
button,
talk
hit
about.
that.
This has been the weekend review. I've been walked.
Are we
That's
gonna?
SB. That's Jess.
Are we gonna
And
tell
we're
them?
gonna see you
Are
tomorrow.
we gonna tell them about the?
Peace.
Peace.
Bye.